this is Candy from eyes2jesus.blogspot.com bringing you my April planner setup. Now, as I said, for March I was going compact, portable, or personal, whichever you want to call it, for the month of March like I did last year. So now, the question is, am I going to continue in a personal size for April? And the answer is yes. Another question is, you can let her out. Am I still in a portable size Daytimer Malibu? And the answer is currently no, but I was through pretty much all of March. I did a short stint in one of my Webster Color Crushes. I do like to change to those here and there, especially when I want to change color or I want a different pattern. But yeah, for most of March, I was in a portable size Daytimer Malibu. And now, what personal size planner cover am I in for the month of April? I am in this beauty. In case you don't know what this is a Filofax. It's faux leather. It's not one of the expensive Filofaxes. I do have some Filofaxes originals and a Malden, but this is a Filofax Domino. Now, I've been looking at the Filofax I'm sorry, I have like a little feather or something that just flew by. It was weird. Anyways, I've been looking at the Filofax Dominoes for a while, but I don't really like their patent leather look, and I didn't really like the color options. And then they came out with the Domino Soft, and the Domino Soft Pink caught my eye. And this came from the UK. I got it free shipping, but it took almost a month to get here, so I was patient. And I am loving the Domino, Filofax Domino personal size in soft pink. This is the shade of pink that I have been looking for years for a planner. The Franklin Covey Blush Bella was close. The Daytimer Malibu in their light pink with the rose gold hardware it's gorgeous, but it's too light of a pink for what I'm looking for. But the Domino Soft Pink, this is the pink that I've been looking for in a planner. So when I first took it out of the box, my daughter was like, oh, did you get a traveler's notebook? Because it has that look to it with the band. But it's not, because it's got rings. So my April planner is currently housed inside personal size Filofax Domino in the soft pink. Now, I've been getting questions on, how many planners do I have? What do I do with them all? I have one planner, but I have different outfits that my planner wears. Just like I don't have just one dress for me, I have different dresses. I have several that are my favorites that I wear the most often, but I have different dresses. So I have different outfits for my planner. It's the same planner guts. I just change the cover, all right, because I like having a different cover, and I'm feeling light pink, so I got light pink. So yeah, let's give you a tour inside. For one, some people are worried about the Domino, about when the elastic band eventually wears out. Well, if it does, it's really easy to replace it with another band, and with all those traveler's notebooks out there, it's easy to get a band replacement. But what I thought was neat was it lays closed nicely without the band. So that's an option too. You don't even have to use the band. All right, going inside, we have my front. You got a front flap pocket here, and then you have a back flap pocket, and that's it for the pockets in the Domino. Now, the pockets in this soft pink Domino are great. They expand really wide. They are very stuffable, okay? So in this front pocket, I have an extra magnetic bookmark and a paper clip. I also keep more in the back, as you'll see later. And in this pocket, this is one of the pretty pages that comes with Webster Color Crush planners. And I just have it laminated and punched so that if I need to use it as a subdivider, which you'll see later in my planner, I already have one of these as a subdivider, then I got it. All right, and then behind that I have a few pages of functional planner stickers. Behind that I have some lined notebook paper, and behind that are some bills that are waiting to be paid. All right, my front page, my welcome page, I just have it nice and simple. It's inside a top-loading page protector. All right, these usually come with Filofaxes, and they also come with the Webster Color Crush Okay, and I love these. All right, so I just have another one of the pretty pages that comes with your Webster Color Crush as the background paper in here. And then on top of that, I have our current family picture and my all-time ever favorite Project Life card, which is from their Cultivating a Good Life set. Which, by the way, the last few times I've been to a Hobby Lobby, the Cultivating a Good Life set, at least the Hobby Lobby I've been to is now in the clearance section. So the set's normally $7. I got it for $2.99 on clearance. It's the fourth time I've bought the set because I actually use them a lot. And this one says, part of cultivating a good life is knowing that no matter what happens today, you have control of your outlook and attitude. On the other side, you can see the other side of the pretty Webster's Color Crush paper, the birdie and looking all springy. And then I just have on some Target Dollar Spot stickies and flags here. All right, and you will see various sticky notes throughout my planner because I do use sticky notes. I don't use them usually for future planning. I am not afraid to write and scribble and scratch things out right in my planner. And if I write something and I'll write it in ink and then end up scratching it out, but I need to write something new, then I'll just stick a strip of washi tape or a label over the top and write on that. So that works for me. Okay, now here, this... I hold several sheets of this. It says my list paper here in the front. This is where I keep my grocery list or list of stuff I need to get from specific stores. All right, after that we come to my first divider. I have 5 main dividers. I am using Webster Color Crush dividers that I labeled and laminated. All right, and I labeled them with some Carpe Diem labels that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. If you haven't been to Hobby Lobby lately, wow, it's got its own little planner paradise. You know, we all rave about the planner aisle at Michael's, and I love the planner aisle at Michael's. And because of that, I hadn't been to a Hobby Lobby for a while. But there's a planner aisle at Hobby Lobby now, and I'm not talking just happy planners. I'm talking about, they have some type of planner system called Petals and Plans. I think it's studio paper. They now have Carpe Diem and a whole bunch of accessories for that. They have, is it DCWV planner and accessories. They have Christian Faith planners and gorgeous little mini binders. They have these cute spiral bound planners that just have the most adorable, gorgeous covers. And of course, they have Heidi Swap planners. And they have planner tassels, planner charms, planner accessories. It's planner paradise. Okay, so I do wish my Joann's would carry Webster's Color Crush, by the way. I kid you not, I have only found one Joann's in the state in which I live that carries Color Crush. So I get my Color Crush stuff either from Joann's.com or Scrapbook.com. Side note, by the way, on Color Crush. There's some floral limited edition Color Crushes that they say are only available in the Joann stores that you can't even necessarily find on the Joann website. Some of those are on Scrapbook.com. I know because I've gotten a few. So just a little heads up. For example, the navy floral, possibly the most gorgeous Webster's Color Crush I've ever seen. If you can't get it in person at a Joann's, I don't think it's on their website. It is on Scrapbook.com, so you can get it there. I've had people ask when I use it occasionally, people ask where I get it. Okay, so my first main divider is labeled Home, and I have a journaling card here that says, this is my happy place, because my planner is my happy place. It's also my brain. All right, going inside Home, which is my homemaking section, I have my daily homemaking chores. I got my children's daily cleaning chores, and then I've got my deep cleaning and organization projects. Got my children's table chores, and my master grocery list. My master grocery list has a tab on it because if I grab that tab and turn, ta-da, it brings me to my menu. I make a menu, breakfast, lunch, and supper for each week, so it brings me to my current menu. After that, I have breakfast and lunch meal ideas, and if you don't already know, I use these Post-it arrow flags to keep my place on various lists in my planner, so you're going to see them all over. And then we have supper ideas, fruit and vegetable sides ideas. And then we have another little tab here. And if I flip to this tab, it brings me to my recipes. The rest of my homemaking section is my recipes section. Then that brings us to the next divider, which is school. And that is for our homeschool. So I've got our homeschool curriculum chart for the current school year. Got our homeschool schedule. I've got what we're currently focusing on or working on at the moment. I've got a list of copy work assignments and the kids' reading lists and blank paper for writing in notes. Next divider, budget. Okay, and inside budget, I have my budget guide, which I have anonymized right now, and I got a magnetic bookmark here just to clip my pages together so I don't accidentally show you any of my budget pages. And currently, I'm just doing my budget on dot grid paper. All right, next divider, notes. And inside notes, this is anonymized. The first few pages inside notes, and notes is my notebook. The first few pages is a tracker, and I track various different things depending on the time of year, what projects I'm on, etc. So I am currently tracking something here, and I have my tracking pages magnetically bookmarked together so I don't accidentally turn to them. After my tracking pages, we come to my table of contents, and the pages after this are numbered. All right, and then I have a little pink arrow flag sticking out, and this is one of the pretty pages that comes with Webster Color Crush, and I just got it laminated, and it's got a little flag sticking on it like a tab. If I turn this subdivider over on the other side, I have some notes on directions on how to get to some places that I drive to. There's another green little flag that sticks out. If I turn to that, it's bringing me to notes and current projects that I'm working on. And then I have a few pages of those, and then I have blank note paper to use anywhere in my planner when I need more blank note paper. Excuse me. My last main divider is planning. All right, and inside planning, I have, first of all, this has changed a bit. My planning system is altered a bit, and I really like how this is working so far. I got some to-do list. I got a to-do list pad from Target Dollar Spot. I trimmed it a bit shorter, and then I punched it, and I stuck in a whole bunch of them here in my planner. And I just have a list of stuff that I'd like to get done this week or sometime this month, but there's no major time limit on it, but I do want to get them done sometime. So I list them on my to-do list paper. And then I will look at my days and weeks and pick certain days where I can see, okay, there's not much going on this day, let's stick some of this stuff on that day. Also, if I'm had a very busy day where I am off schedule because a whole bunch of stuff is happening or we have appointments that moves my schedule around, then I'll just turn to one of these blank to-do list sheets and I will just write down a to-do list in order of the day. And I'll write times next to anything that is time sensitive. And that keeps me on track as well. All right, and then after that, right before we get to my monthly calendars, I just have a sheet of paper here. These are my garden notes. And then I have also, these garden notes have specific dates to them, which are also written on my calendar. For example, my radishes in my garden are probably going to be ready for harvest on April 9th. So I have April 9th written here, but I also have it written on April 9th in my monthly calendar, see if the radishes are ready to eat, and then replant some more or plant more carrots. Okay, so I have the likely harvest date of everything in there that I put in my garden. So yeah, that way otherwise I can start forgetting. You know, wait, when did I plant that? How long until harvest? It looks ready. Is it ready? I don't want to pick at it too soon. Now, some things it's obvious. My zucchini and acorn is obvious, but I still have their possible dates. Zucchini, May 12th. The acorn squash is June 6th. To remind me, okay, how are they doing? All right. And then meanwhile, I don't have foraging dates down here. Like the wild onions, those are all ready to pick and out there aplenty. You know, I don't keep track of the nuts on the trees very much. That's more of a fall thing anyways. And the sand plums, we are blessed to have sand plums in our yard, and I do like to make sand plum jelly. The sand plums, observationally around here, usually peak in May. Same with the mulberries from the mulberry trees. So there we go. And we don't currently have near us peach trees or persimmon trees, but when we lived in other areas we would, and then I used to harvest those as well. So I don't just grow a garden, we harvest wild growing fruits and nuts and whatever we can find too, and some veggies, so good stuff. All right, anyways, turning that page, we come to my months. I have all 12 months on 2 pages in here for the whole year. And the month on 2 pages are Day Runner or At a Glance, Poetica. And they are so pretty, okay? And then every 3 months has a different color scheme. So January through March, we got this kind of a color scheme. And then we just entered April, May, and June. We have this color scheme. Then July, August, September, we got kind of this greenish color scheme. And then October, November, December, we have this color scheme. So I like that it's a different color scheme. Okay, and so here's my April month on 2 pages. Got some things anonymized, got some appointments covered up. And then I turn to my bookmark, my page finder, which brings me to today. I'm filming this on April 3rd, and I'm currently on week on 2 pages with the Day Runner Poetica inserts as well. And I like them because they're pretty, you get a quote with each one. The font is a nice script, and you got some pretty delicate decor. And the Saturday and Sunday, you're given just as much planning space as you are on the weekdays, and that's important to me. So yeah, and then I have my page finder here. This is a Franklin Covey Compact Planner Love Botanicals page finder. So cute, I really like it. And this is my master to-do list. It is laminated and the holes are slit, so it moves from week to week along with my page finder. And sometimes I use this to keep my place. Most of the time I can just find my place, so it just depends on, you know, if I'm foggy-brained that day or not. See? So, like for example, right now on it, I am right here on my to-do list, which is film, write, extra to-dos, etc., rest if needed. So, you know, I'm going to do that for a while, and then I need to look over the kids' homeschool, and then it'll be time to start getting supper going, doing food preps, and then while that's going, that's when I put away laundry, and then check homeschool again and get it put away for the day, etc. So, yeah, so I don't need to put a whole bunch of stuff down on my days because I have them here. When I have a day where I can't follow my master schedule, well, that's when I can use one of these sheets. So yeah, I like it. If I do a day on a page or a day on 2 pages, I tend to give myself too much to do in a day. So this system works really well for me. All right, and then to show you what a blank week on 2 pages looks like in the April color scheme and the Poetica inserts. It's so cute. All right, and I just have, for the week on 2 pages, I have April, May, and June in here. I took out January, February, and March, and they are hanging out with July through December. I'll show you later on in this planner. Okay, by the way, the Compact Domino has 1-inch rings. That's bigger than the Malden rings. All right, so turning past those, after those, I have a sheet of paper here. It says Future Planning 2018 Plus. And I have some future planning on it, so I just got that anonymized. All right, and then I keep a couple of top-loading pockets pages in here, kind of like what I have for my dashboard, because I use these a lot. Right now they're blank, but I'll like put receipts in here, little notes, doodads, things that I need to keep temporarily in my planner. Sometimes I keep a bit of planner money in here. Okay, so I have 2 of those. And then I have a zipper pocket. I believe this is, yeah, this is day timer, because I like having the actual zipping mechanism. I don't like the sandwich bag mechanism. I like the actual zipping mechanism. Then I can really tell when it's actually closed or open. Okay, so I have it so that when it's up, it's zipped up, and then when it's unzipped, it's zipped down. That's how I like to put it in there. And in here, I just have some journaling cards, my Post-it arrow flags, cardstock with washi on it, etc. And then after that, I have another pretty page from the Webster's Color Crush Planner, laminated, and I just have some extra labels that I sometimes stick on my master to-do list. For example, If I have a crock pot meal that needs to cook all day, then I will stick crock pot right on top of my morning routine so that when I open up my planner and I flip to my routines, which is on my master to-do list page, crock pot jumps out at me. Oh yeah, I have it set up and in the fridge. I need to take it out and get it going, okay? Or trash will be stuck in there to remind me, oh, this is trash day, I need to drag out the trash. Oven will be stuck anywhere if I need to do some extra baking. And then store will be stuck on various places if it's like, oh, okay, instead of the dog's afternoon walk, I need to run to the store. So there we go. Which happens more in winter when it's too cold to walk her anyways. But also on this page I keep extra paper clips and extra magnetic bookmarks. And then after that I have a back page lifter. This is a Daytimer page lifter in the portable, personal, or compact sizes. I like the Daytimer page lifters the best. They're clear, they're thick enough, and their dimensions just seem just right. Okay, and then we come to the back flap pocket. So here's more of the labels, Carpe Diem labels. You know, these are where I got the labels for labeling my dividers. And then behind that are the rest of my week on 2 pages, the other 9 months that are not in the rings. I keep them back here. So I have my January, February, and March in here, and my July through December in here. And then this comes with 1 pen loop right there. It's elasticized, and the pen I'm currently using is a pink Uniball Vision Elite made in Japan, and it writes impressively well. So I've been really enjoying the Uniballs. So this concludes my April planner setup, and I hope you enjoyed it.